Yeah, that's the problem out there. I see up and there is no curve at all. There's no shoulder at all. That's not the safest walk. Good morning. I thought I'd go over the morning routine with you today. This is usually how it happens. I wake up and then I go, it's kind of bright. Must be about 6:30. But these days, you actually have to check your phone because the moon is almost full. So it always looks like 6:30. Right now it's only 2:30. I thought it was the morning again. It tricks me at least 3 or 4 times every day. But it's getting darker, so I think in the next few days it's going to be a lot easier. But all right, let's go back to sleep. Good morning. It's really 6:25 now, so it's really time to wake up. It seems like these days the moon is more like 6:10 feeling. It's a lot brighter now than it was when I woke up earlier. But first thing I usually do is I just pour water into my oatmeal for breakfast. That's what I eat for breakfast every morning. And it needs to soak for a little while, so I just pour some water in there, stir it up, and then actually lay down and listen to some music for a little while. Oatmeal, water. This is actually a lot more oatmeal than usual because I added 2 packets of the protein type because one was way too small. What do you think? Does that look good enough? Between cooking the dinner and oatmeal, I usually go through the entire bottle at camp. So when I plan for water, it's at least 1 bottle. I like to plan for 1.5 liters, maybe 1 1/3. So I could have plenty to drink overnight as well. Dry camp takes a lot of water. Here's a look at the rest of my tent. I have a duplex. It's a 2-person, so there's plenty of room on the side. So I have a ton of stuff, and there's no concern for bears here, so I keep my food bag here. I lean my backpack against the trekking pole on the side. I just finished eating. Now it's bright enough. I don't need these flashlights. I actually have this little O-light. I carry this in the entire PCT. It has a lithium battery in it. And this is a lithium ion battery. This will work in much colder conditions than lithium ion, so that's why I like to use this. And it's also much brighter. It helps when you're looking for campsites. This one is my little NU25, and what I do is I lock out the lights. And with this one, you just push and hold, locked out. And this one, I love it. That's it. You push both buttons at the same time, and it's locked out now. So if something happens in the bag, nothing. So that's important. And then I stash it away in my side pocket because you never know when you're going to need your headlamp. All right. Next thing I do is actually, once everything's kind of sorted away, I gotta get the air out of the sleeping pad just because that goes in the bottom. And what I like to do is, I've shown you before, just lay down on it. That way you get the most pushing down. You gotta like wipe yourself. Try to get all the air out. What kind of music have I been listening to, you ask? Well, don't make fun of me too much, but I've been listening to the Greatest Showman soundtrack a lot. Just over and over. I've been listening to a lot of that. I've been listening to the Eurovision soundtrack. And this little song called Volcano. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, it's a Pixar video about a volcano in the ocean. Just look up Pixar Volcano Lava song. think it's called a lava song. Get it all out. Alright. It never gets it all out, but it helps to get most of it out right away. I don't know how people do this in a... Oh, it's crooked. I don't know how people do this in a one-person tent. Or, I don't know how we used to do it when Tina and I were backpacking in the Wonderland Trail. Maybe one person at a time. First, get all the air out. Or a lot of it, anyway. Close the valve. Roll it out again. This time, as you roll it out, you gotta hold it. So it'll go back and to its original fold. How did we used to do it with 2 people in a tent? It just feels crowded now. I will say the X-Term is much bigger than the X-Lite, so it takes way more space. Alright. As you roll, just kind of hold over the sides. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does help if you get it as small as you can, if you have a large food resupply or something, just for space-wise. If I only have a bunch of bars in there, I'm open again. And I get it that small and I just shove it in there. I don't use a bag or anything like that. I used to shove this in the very bottom of the bag, but then I realized that when I put my pack down, sometimes there's thorny areas. So I keep a lot of the clothes that I have extra, like shorts, t-shirt, extra socks. Make sure that's in there, makes a nice layer so it protects it from thorns. I shove it in. Hello. My little rag. It's a little damp because my sleeping bag was a little damp this morning, so I wiped it. So I will leave that. Put it on the outside. And I'll just shove the quilt in there. I interchange the terms, but it's really a quilt. Then I throw this hat in there. Then I put this hat on. And really not much else goes in here. That's those major items. Just fold it over. Overlap on top. My electronics gear, super heavy. Side. My goodie bag. Put that against the food bag, and it makes a nice corner for a pot. This goes on top. This is actually an extra bag of electronics, mostly cables. And leave that up top. And this is a water filter. I like to keep it closer to the pad, so I keep it right here. That way, when it's colder than freezing outside, like you may think it's okay inside your tent, but once you go outside and it's freezing, if it's there's ice right here. If it's colder outside and inside your tent, like inside you may think it's not freezing because all your water is okay. But once you go outside and the wind really kicks up, it might be freezing. So if you put it on the outside, there's still a chance it could freeze. Although you slept with it and did everything right, you could still freeze it while you're walking around. So try to keep it on the inside or keep it insulated by other things that were warmer. But unfortunately, nothing else is that warm. So I try to keep it on the inside against the pad. If it's super cold out, I'll hike with it in my pocket, but likely I won't be hiking with the jacket on. It won't be that cold. We'll need these guys though, so make sure they're not in the bottom of the bag again like before. Put it in my pants pocket. And I'm actually all ready to head outside. All right. Time to throw out some miscellaneous gear. Everything's out. Now for the backpack. One of the things I do every morning, I go into presets because you can have unlimited presets. And starting hike now. All right, it's 7:24. We have 9.9 miles to go. Mostly down, some small climbs, but from the elevation profile, it doesn't look like there's gonna be anything steep, so it might be a pretty decent run. Let's try to get there by 12:30, 5 hours. What do you think? Maybe it'd be cool to do it by noon, but 4.5 hours. Yeah, we can make it. Let's push. We gotta find a break spot first, though. I don't know if you know, but I've been hiking with this fanny pack. It's from Light AF. It's a family channel, so we'll call it Lightest Flies. All I keep in there is a little bag for the mirrorless camera in case it starts drizzling or there's a sandstorm or something. I can cover it up right away. And I have my phone in a like a battery bank case. It only covers up to there, but that's where the primary things are. And then my wireless microphone, or my lavalier microphone cables. That's really it. Sometimes I'll put a bar in here, but I try to keep it minimal just because I want the phone easy reach but protected as well. And if you put more and more stuff in there, then it's likely going to scratch or something. I just now noticed that my water, one of my water bottles, has a big line of ice down the whole thing. I didn't think, I mean, I knew it was cold last night, but I didn't think it was that cold, but it must have been. And this was inside the tent. Cold night last night. There's always two different type of mileage readings. There's the official, like, Arizona Trail Association and gut hooks. Kind of same thing with PCT. So you wind up celebrating landmarks like this twice. Usually. This is 200, but we still have another 3 miles to go before the gut hooks 200. So we'll celebrate then as well. Selfie time! I'm heading down towards the American Flag Trailhead. We're still about 7.2 miles away from where we're gonna head down to Oracle. That's not bad though, 2.7 miles in half an hour. That's pretty good. Train's been pretty good overall. There's only been small sections where it's been just super rocky. Rocky Arizona. But like this part is really nice. But I think it's because we're close to the trailhead. It always appears like closer to the trailhead you get, the easier access there is for maintainers. So the trail is better maintained. And it's also more popular, so there's more footprints going through. I don't know how big of a footprint this is, or how big a trailhead this is. There's a huge building here for some reason. Earlier this morning I mentioned a lava song. You gotta, if you haven't heard it or seen the video, you totally should go watch it. Just go to YouTube and look up like Pixar lava song, volcano maybe, if it doesn't come up. It's a short little cute song. And I've been trying to hum it. For some reason I have trouble remembering the words to the whole song, but it's such a cute song. I think you'll love it. If you don't love it, I can't talk to you anymore. Nah, kidding. It's probably not for everyone, but it's super cute. It's funny how in the comments to the video, there's all these people are like, whoa, if that guy can wait 1,000,000 years to find a girlfriend, I can too. There's a whole bunch of those. I guess you just have to wish to the earth, sea, and the sky above to make your dreams come true and send you someone to lava. Yeah, several people have commented that it's pronounced Acatillo, but on Google I looked it up and it says Acatillo, but everywhere else it says Acatillo, Acatillo. So I think I'm just gonna use Acatillo from now on, I think. And here's the trailhead, Acatillo. Here's where we are. There are a lot of ways to get to Oracle. Like that was one way. Some people take this road. I am taking the shortest. Well, the shortest, because this intersects up there and it just walks down. Because then I could just go back up. I don't want to have to go somewhere where I gotta walk all the way back. Hopefully I can get a hitch from up there, but we'll see. And then I'm staying somewhere about there, and the steakhouse is somewhere over there, and the Dollar General is way over here though. Might need a ride for that, but almost home, sort of. I bet a lot of people are tempted to just go and then start back up here or something weird. We've still got a while to go though. Where do you think the trail is? That's probably the most obvious across the street trailhead marker I have seen yet. Thank goodness. On Guthook, someone said this is the best place to hitch a ride. We're on a Mount Lemon road, just past that trailhead. But it's still too early for me. I mean, it looks like a great area. There's no pullouts, but there's not that much traffic, so people can pull over. But I'm gonna keep going till Highway 77. Am I gonna regret it? I hear there's a tunnel that goes underneath it, so it must be busy. I have to climb up and over. And my plan wasn't to hitch necessarily, just walk. But it might be a, I don't know, sketchy walk. I don't know if police will say something if I'm walking on there. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk on there. And then hitching's hard if there's no pullout. Am I gonna regret this? Let's just go for it and see what happens. Don't those two rocks look like a couple with their heads pushed together? It's like that lava song. They're gonna grow old together. They're happy. This is kind of funny. I'm guessing this is natural, but it almost looks like someone stacked them. I mean, if that's natural, that's pretty good. I mean, it looks like it's stacked, but we're almost to the highway, and there's a lot more rocks all of a sudden everywhere. Pretty cool. All right, before we get to the 77 trailhead, I'll make a guess. So far my guesses have been horrible. I tend to guess more optimistically and it doesn't pan out like the mud spring ordeal. But from Gut Hooks, people are saying that there is a water cache and sodas left in a bear box at this road intersection, which leads me to believe there is a place where someone could pull over and grab a whole bunch of water and carry it down there, if it's down below the road. So my guess is there is a parking lot. Chances of me getting a ride are slim, but I'm just hoping it's not one of those divided highways where it's like 80 miles an hour and there are no pedestrians allowed, because I'm gonna be walking down the road. I'm hoping it's not. I don't know. We'll see. I really should do more research on it. What's the fun though if you know everything that's gonna happen, huh? Here we go. You hear the car going? Here's the trail marker. There's a bear box. So there's supposed to be some water and sodas. I might grab one soda. But I'm gonna try to head up onto the highway. It's actually much busier than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, here's a tunnel. There's a lot of cars going over and over. Well, let's check this out and then let's head across and up and try to walk this thing. Wow, it's a lot of water. A lot of it's reserved. Desert Pete Ultra. Got some Crocs in here. Nah, just food. Ramen and Cliff Bars. I don't need any more. Oh, this door's heavy. This door's heavy or I'm getting weak. I wasn't sure where to go, so I crossed through the tunnel and there seems to be a little ramp up to a parking lot. Let's go up there and we're on the right side of the road to go to Oracle. Yeah, that's a problem up there. I see up and there is no curve at all. There's no shoulder at all. That's not the safest walk. Wonder if I can get a hitch. Cause the walk just does not look safe at all. I don't know if I should do it. On a plus side, it's only 11:22 and I did 9.9 miles. So easily 10 before noon, 10 before 12. So I'll try to hitch. I don't think the chances are good. I also might try to call a Lyft. I'm gonna just look to see if there are any. Hello, I made it to the Airbnb. Fortunately, the car that was right behind me, there was a hiker showed up soon after I got there, and then she gave me a ride. She actually lives like a block away from here. But I thought I'd show you this spot. It's actually pretty nice. It's a whole apartment with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with the full kitchen. And here's my patio area. I have a barbecue. They said they're going to go to the grocery tomorrow and I could ask for anything to grill, you know, get it. But I have a patio chair. Put my shoes out here because they stink. Let's go inside. It's so cold outside, but it's pretty nice. You have a couch. It's a big living room, chair, TV. That door seems to go nowhere. Left is actually the kitchen, and look how thick these walls are. They're huge. Built 1899. There's my resupply as well as food for here. And they got a weird telephone thing. Old school. Full refrigerator, full kitchen, and the typical stuff. I'm about to have a coffee. And then here's one bedroom. They call this one the John Wayne. Pretty nice, and it has its own bathroom. Pretty crazy. And washer dryer. Here's my refrigerator. I bought a couple of sodas and a creamer for the coffee. Otherwise completely empty. They provided the yogurt, which is nice. They also have coffee and some fruits, and they bake bread every day. They're gonna bring over some strawberry bread tomorrow. Check that out. And over here is another bathroom. Super nice. I'll just use this one so you don't have to clean the other one at all. This is the other bedroom. They call this the Maureen O'Hara. This is where I have my stuff currently. The Wi-Fi doesn't work as well from the other ones, so I'll stick to here. And I don't know if you can see out the window, but there are horses outside. There's two of them right out the window. The Wi-Fi isn't the fastest. It's DirecTV, and it doesn't work in the other bedrooms. So I'm gonna hang out here. I'm trying to upload a video right now for tonight. It's going pretty slow. I might switch to cellular network and then just finish uploading that, and then try to upload. I actually have 2 more done, so I need to upload those, and I might use Wi-Fi for that. And I'm just gonna eat and edit videos like crazy and relax and take care of a little blister I got in my little toe. That little blister has gotten bigger, so I think I'm gonna have to pop it tonight and then hope it kind of dries out and heals over the day tomorrow. Yeah, look at that guy. It used to be just the yellow part, but now the pink part is a blister as well. So it's gotten quite bigger. It's like 3 layers of blister. 1, 2, 3. I have to take care of that guy. And this one doesn't seem to have gotten any bigger. And everything else is starting to callus up. Just this guy I need to take care of. Hi there. Do I look like a new man? I took a shower and it was the best shower ever. I've been so cold for like 2 days. My fingers are super pruny. I thought I didn't take a longer shower than usual, but I think I did. But the water was so warm. It was just so good to have hot water just blowing through my hair, and can't even tell you. It's only been 5-6 days since my last shower, but it's just been a brutal like 2-3 days, 4 days worth. So it's good to be warmed up. I had some hot soup earlier. I don't think I'm gonna go out to eat tonight. I bought a jar of spaghetti sauce and a whole box of spaghetti, and I'm just gonna finish that over the next 2 days. I might go out to eat tomorrow, but not today. I'm just too tired, and I gotta try to take care of my pinky toe blister. But this place has been pretty nice so far. I had a hot coffee. Oh, so nice. I really want some more coffee, but I'll stay up all night then. But the tonight's video is actually uploading right now. I timed it just cutting it close. So 5 more minutes to upload, and then I've got 2 more videos lined up to upload, and I just have to edit a ton tonight and tomorrow. But what a relaxing day so far. I'm gonna go over there and see if they have hot cocoa. I think I saw some. I'm just gonna have hot beverages. It's just like my fingers feel weird. They're not like numb, but they're just not as sensitive as they used to. Just being from cold all the time for the last day and a half. And I don't know, they still feel, I don't know, they just don't have as much sensitivity as they did before. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're pruny now, but even then, like during the PCT, they lost sensitivity, but that was after like 1,000 miles. But now they're already kind of something odd. Both hands though, not just one hand. But I'm thinking by tomorrow they'll be back. I think it's just being in that cold and having to work with the cold all the time. Each morning I try to break down without using my gloves, because my gloves are for staying warm, and I didn't want to just wear them down, pulling steaks and folding. So I haven't been wearing them, and in the morning it just like brutally painful until I get my core really worked up from hiking like crazy. But I think today I will get better. So here's to a good day. I'm losing quite a bit of fat already. Like, there's still some chubby there, but the love handles are completely gone. It's only been 13 days, but feels like 2 weeks. There's one thing very important. Before you throw your dirty socks into the laundry, you must rinse it. Why? I will show you here momentarily. See that water? If you don't rinse your socks first, you're basically gonna wash all your other clothes in dirty water. So this you must do. 4th time still dirty. until the water comes out clear. I think it's very important. Still dirty 5 times. Still dirty, so just keep doing that until the water runs clear. Otherwise, you are washing all your clothes in dirt water, soapy dirt water. And if you do this, it'll help everything be cleaner when you do your laundry. Like that pan line? It's pretty bad. I'll just keep doing this until it clears up. Right now I'm boiling a half box of spaghetti, which is about 800 calories. And I'm so lucky I found these huge bowls. I think they're for like mixing or something, but I'm gonna eat out of it because I'm a little piggy. It came out of these in the middle. This is too small. This is too big, but this is just right. And I think I'm just gonna eat off half a jar of this, and then I'll cook the rest tomorrow. And I still have a beef stew for another snack later. Pretty nice. And they had a loaf of some kind of nut bread, pecan or walnut bread, and then tomorrow they're bringing strawberry cake tomorrow morning, so that's gonna be awesome. This place even has a Keurig and a whole bunch of Keurigs, and I gotta wash off my filter and stuff. Coffee maker and a microwave, and look what I found in one of the cabinets. Microwave popcorn. I'm gonna have a bag of that. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine having microwave popcorn even in car life, but I'm gonna have one tonight. It's gonna be amazing. There's 2, so I can have one tonight and tomorrow night. I'm looking at myself in a mirror right now. I am super rosy cheeked. It felt a little burnt earlier, and I think my hairline's even going higher. If I keep through hiking, I'm gonna be completely bald. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Here's my bed. It's the Maureen O'Hara room, so it's more feminine bed, but it's pretty nice. This whole place has been pretty quiet. It's nice having a whole apartment to myself. I did post on Facebook to see if anybody on Oracle wanted to split it. I would have taken $60 for one night where the person has a bedroom and a bathroom to themselves. Nobody responded because there's just so few thru hikers in there around here right now. Just way ahead of the bowl right now. So for today, I actually ate that almost 1,000-calorie bowl of spaghetti. I did make the popcorn. I was still kind of full. I had a banana, a yogurt, most of that cake that I found. And then I was actually watching a movie, The Old Guard, on Netflix for a little while. And then I've just been moving data or copying data from my phone to a thumb drive. That way I can clear off the data on my phone. I just want to have enough space for at least another 2 weeks, because I think my plan is to, like, each 5 days, like, stay overnight somewhere, but maybe every 2 weeks or 200 miles, take a zero and just recover. I think that should work out, unless, you know, unforeseen injuries or something like that, but we shall see. And today's been a good day. Went to Dollar General, resupplied. Here, it's warm. I could hear the wind outside. It's horrible. I would not want to be sleeping in a tent outside. Okay. You all have a good night. And this is the end of day 13. And tomorrow is just going to be an edit day. We're going to go to the cafe for breakfast. Edit, upload, get ahead. Talk to y'all later. Bye.